Playing right away, is that a good thing or a bad thing after just playing?
It's excellent. It's excellent. Certainly a letdown and a disappointment on Saturday night, but as I told our team, one game does not define us or our season. And jokingly, I actually said, unlike football, we get to get right back at it. We don't have to sit around for a week. So yesterday was certainly a challenging practice mentally and physically, but the girls bounced back, and we're excited we get to play again and get right back at it tonight.
You took a team that just went to the NCAA tournament into overtime. There has to be, I mean, I know you hate to take, consolation prizes, but that has to give you a good idea of where your team is and what they're capable of at least.
Absolutely. We talk about the process and the journey and getting better each and every day. And for the adults and for the coaches, we can see that progress. And in the heat of the moment, the players can't. But then when there's a discussion about it, yesterday, the players do see it as well. And so certainly there are positives that can be taken away. And when you play a team like UND that has been to the NCAA tournament and is very potent in a variety of ways. I do have confidence, and I think deep down our players get it. But they're young college students. They want the validation of a W at the end of the day. At the same time,
Taylor played some pretty valuable minutes later in the game. As a true freshman, what does she kind of bring that maybe one of the upperclassmen doesn't?
Mm-hmm. Taylor's great. She is a bulldog. She's a fighter. She's maybe had one scary moment, since she got on campus, and that was an away game at Western Michigan. But ever since then, she really embraces the moment. She doesn't seem to get too high or too low. We saw a little YouTube clip that she actually pumped her fist. We were like, wow, Taylor does have emotion. But that's a good thing. She's just a very even-keeled player. No moment is too big for her. She has a great deal of confidence in herself. She knows, and I think we all know here, the first time she touched the ball, she's going to take a 27-foot three because that's what she feels most comfortable doing. But that's good. I like that mentality. I like the fighter. I like the bulldog in her. And it's great to see that she's only a freshman and she's only going to keep improving and bring her teammates along with her.
Talk about how your bigs, they just battle and battle. I mean, they were outgunned and outsized. Just talk about their development, I guess, throughout this part of the season so far.
Our non-conference has had a variety of styles. But one consistent theme has been some very large post players, larger than we are. And I think our posts have gotten better in defending and using their physicality and lowering their center of gravity because, let's be honest, at the end of the day, Liz Keena doesn't weigh 200 pounds, but being able to use what she does have, her quickness, her center of gravity, to be the best defender that she can be. And I thought the last 4 minutes of overtime on Saturday, her activity really disrupted what they did and made Evers a little bit more frustrated or whatnot. So I'm very pleased with the progress. Are we done? Absolutely not. We need to continue to improve in the post. But certainly Emily is getting more and more minutes. We joke she's like a freshman plus. She didn't play a whole lot last year. So getting her the experience against some very talented post players is only improving her skills, but also giving her confidence.
A game like the one against UND give you a little more confidence against maybe some of the better post players once you get into league play?
Certainly. We say and we talk about it, and the kids are very attuned to getting better each and every day and learning from the Mississippi State post players to the UND post players to the next group, to the next group, to the next group. So I've said before, your non-conference schedule is built and constructed in a way to prepare you for things you may see in conference play. And so I certainly think that we're growing in that area.